Okay, Varunius. I know. You want to see me? You want to see me wear this Mario hat while playing a Sonic game? Well, guess what? You got it. you got your wish. Anyway, good to see you all. It's me, ShellshockPrime. So tonight we're going to play Sonic Pocket Adventure as part of the Sonic Handheld Eras tour. That is the plan for tonight. Not the original plan. I'll talk about what the original plan was, but this is the plan for tonight. But we are playing Street Fighter 6 tomorrow for Shell Squad Game Club, and Sunday I am participating in Pokemon Champions, the Mad Chaps Draft Tournament. That's this Sunday. But originally tonight was supposed to be Retro Night. We were supposed to start We were supposed to do PlayStation 2 games, but I had something I needed to do today. Today I met up with a good buddy of mine, SensePath, who has been a guest on the Sharing with Shell Shock podcast numerous times. And we have new music. What is it? Boost okay? What do you mean? F-Zero 99? Alright, cool. Well, so I got to see SensePath today. I was at Nintendo New York, and he got me something. So let me go get it real quick. Twitch's ad screwed up and froze my stream. Well, I hope it's working now. Like, I hope it's working right now for you, but this is what he got me. Final Fantasy 3 or Final Fantasy 6 is what it's actually called. But they called it Final Fantasy 3 here for simple fact that they skipped 2 and 3 and they called 4 2, skipped 5 and called 6 3. So he got me a copy of that, and SensePath, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I also got something else today. I bought this game, Rhythm Heaven Groove. So, yeah, I have to support this series. I'm really glad that we got a new one, so I had to get this. Speaking of Rhythm Heaven Groove, apparently it got the biggest debut in the entire series in Japan last week when it released. It sold more copies than any other game did at launch, which is actually really cool. Even bigger than like Rhythm Heaven Fever and Rhythm Heaven on the DS. So, but I hope everyone's doing good. Good to see you, Charlotte. Good to see you, Varunius. Good to see you, Soan. Good to see you, Double Boy. Good to see you, Ice Pick. Good to see you, Kaiju, Nova. Hope you're all doing good. Because today is Thursday, July 9th, 2026. Meantime, I've been learning some cardistry. Ah, nice. But yeah, so Final Fantasy VI. Now I have that in my collection on the Super Nintendo. There's a couple other games that I would like to have in my collection before I feel satisfied completely. But there's one in particular that I really want more than anything that is going to be extremely expensive, and I don't know if I'll ever get it in my collection. Chrono Trigger. So I now have Final Fantasy VI. I have Super Mario RPG. I have Earthbound. Oh yeah, Blue Sky now, Derek? Nice. Just learn something called the Waterfall. I'm trying to learn to do the Faro Shuffle. Nice. Yeah, it happens sometimes, Runius. That they just do the picture-to-picture, but you only hear the ad audio and not mine. Anyway, but yeah, like I do want to eventually Rhymes with Pharaoh. Okay. I definitely want to increase the amount of Super Nintendo games in my collection, especially Super Nintendo RPGs. I would like to have some more of those. Like the Lufia games, Secret of Mana. I'll have to write a list of what I would like that are RPGs. And I'm mainly counting the games that released in North America. Yeah, Breath of Fire 1 and 2. I would like to have them in my collection. What else? Because I only own a few. So like this makes 3. I want to say, because I have actually 4. Because I also own I also gotta get Final Fantasy 4. Because I have Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Because I got Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for very cheap. What strategy games for the Super Nintendo I would want to collect? There was a Romance of Three Kingdoms game that I wanted to get. I believe it was the 4th one. I'll have to take a look into what other RPGs, but just games in general, in terms of what I'm missing. I'm never getting Mega Man X3 because of how expensive it is. I'll just stick to having the game in the collections that I have. Same thing with Mega Man 7. Stupid expensive. I only own the first Mega Man X. I might be able to get away with getting Mega Man X2, but X3, no. Other games I want in my collection, I'll have to really think about what other Super Nintendo games I want in my collection. But I also want to focus on buying games for series that I love, Mega Man included. But also, like, I've already thought of which games I know I want to get. Like, there's Final Fantasy games I want to get. Like, there's Street Fighter games. Like, you wonder what's one PlayStation 1 game I really want to get, but it's pretty pricey? Bushi Seryuden. I don't think I've heard of that one. You wonder what is not like you wonder what is a fighting game I want on PS1 that's expensive, but I know it's in a collection. I know that I have it and I could play it there, but I would also like to have a copy of it. Well, fighting. Hey, Redbeard, Xenogears? Yeah, I would love to have Xenogears, but in terms of fighting games, I want Pocket Fighter. But it actually goes for a lot of money. I also want to get myself this. I have one of 2 discs for Rival Schools. I need to get the normal disc. I have the Evolution disc. And I also need to get myself the case for it. Like, I want to get cases for some of the games that I have. Like Tekken 3, I own Tekken 3. I want to get Tekken 2. I don't know if I want to get Tekken... I might get Tekken 1 if it's cheap, but I definitely want to get Tekken 2. I own Tekken Tag Tournament on PS2, but I want to get myself the case and the manual for it. I only own the disc only. Darkstalkers 3 for PS1. runs better than the collection. Yeah, but it's pricey. It's pricey. And I used to own Night Warriors. I don't know what happened to it for Sega Saturn. I don't remember what happened to it though. But there's no way I'm gonna be able to get that. That's expensive. That is extremely expensive. There's an Inuyasha fighting game. If you can find a good price for it, get it. There's a couple of fighting games for PS1 I want to get. Let me see what Charlotte said. In news that seemingly no one other than me cares about, France are moving on to the World Cup semifinals after beating Morocco 2-0 today. Nice. There was also, in terms of fighting, I do want to get Guys God Bless the Ring. I would like to have that as well. Though I don't think that one's anywhere near as expensive. But in terms of Street Fighter, I have Alpha 3 on PS1, but I would also like to get Alpha 2. I don't need Alpha 1. I actually don't want Alpha 1. But Alpha 2, yeah, I would like to get Alpha 2. And the Street Fighter, the PS1 Street Fighter collection, that one is expensive. Sega Saturn version is even more expensive than that. So no, I'm not getting that. Lurking while I play some one-handed solitaire? Oh yeah. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for PS1? Oh yeah, there's that game. Because that's a CPS3 fighting game. But yeah, you enjoy your lurk, Charlotte. But that's a CPS3 fighting game. Somehow they managed to make that run on PS1, yet they couldn't be bothered to bring Street Fighter 3 over. Oh, I gotta get Valkyrie Profile. Like, in terms of RPGs, Valkyrie Profile, the Parasite Eve games, although I think that if Square brought back Parasite Eve, they wouldn't really make it an RPG. They would make it more of their own survival horror. Legend of Mana, even though I have the remaster. Let's see. Threads of Fate. Vagrant Story. So when the fuck am I going to stream Vagrant Story? I keep talking about wanting to do that. New games on NSO? Yeah, that was the other day. We got Wario Land at least, so which I do want to stream the Wario Land games. So that'd be like the main ones I'll do would be 1, 2, 3, 4, the Virtual Boy game, Master of Disguise, and Shake It. Good luck on Vagrant Story. Yeah, I kind of that one I just kind of want to play. I want to see how that is. I will say though, in terms of, I'm trying to think of what is like the big AAA PS2 game, PS1 game I still haven't done that's not from Sony. Like I like earlier this year I did the first Metal Gear Solid. I've streamed Final Fantasy 7 years ago. And I'm going to stream Resident Evil 2. Because I'm doing back-to-back, the original version of Resident Evil 2 for PS1 and its remake to see which one's better. And with both of them, I'm going to do both Leon and Claire. Let's see. Big like AAA PS1 games that I still have yet to do that's not from Sony. Let's see. Because I did Resident Evil 1 years ago. Let's see. AAA games for PS1. I gotta really think about which ones I haven't done that's not from Sony. Final Fantasy 8. I've never actually played that one. I played Dino Crisis 1 and 2. Although I do think Dino Crisis 1 is better than Dino Crisis 2. because the second game felt less like a survival horror and more like more of an action game. Because the first one was just Resident Evil with dinosaurs. Just like how Onimusha, the first one, was just Resident Evil with swords and demons. I gotta see how much they improved on the whole formula with 2. Because I do eventually want to do Onimusha 2. Like, PS2, there's a whole bunch. Like that's a wild west of amazing games. Because next week I'm going to stream the Retro Night for Resident Evil. If you do own a PS2, would you collect those Tom Clancy games or no? I don't give a fuck about Tom Clancy. Fuck Tom Clancy. But I'll tell you what I do give a fuck about. There's a lot. I do plan to stream a couple of Sonic console games I still have yet to do. Shadow will definitely be a game I'll do. There's multiple endings. I'll play that. Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed, the 2 storybook games, which would be Secret Rings and Black Knight, Sonic Lost World. I think those are the console ones I still haven't done, because I pretty much did like most of them. Oh, Knuckles Chaotix. I still have to do that. Tom Clancy's Ghost Can Eat My Lacy Undergarments. Yeah. 06, Pete, don't torture yourself like that. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a better investment, and I'm not speaking from nostalgia. Yep. Yeah, that is a PS2 game. Yeah, DS had Sonic Chronicles. That's going to be an experience. I heard some people say it's not that bad, but there are people who say it is bad. But I'll be the judge of it. I'll be the judge of it. I would like to see another Sonic RPG, but honestly, I feel like if Sega wants to do another Sonic RPG, they have Atlas. Atlas can make one. I'll 100% be there for Sonic Chronicles. Oh yeah, absolutely, Nova, absolutely. But yeah, they have Atlas this time, because they had BioWare before, but by the time that the game was like still in development, BioWare was in the process of being bought out by EA. But they have Atlas now, so they can get Atlas to make the game. They can just make the damn game. All right. So, the jams for Sonic Chronicles. Oh my god, you gotta hear the final boss theme from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. How that sounds like in Sonic Chronicles. You have to hear it. So anyway, so on topic for the game I'm playing tonight, Sonic Pocket Adventure. So this game is a NeoGeo Pocket Color game. It's the only one to have Sonic, and I believe that it's the first actual original Sonic game not to appear on a Sega hardware. Because the NeoGeo Pocket Color is SNK. The old SNK, mind you. Because this was 1999 when this game released. And the NeoGeo Pocket Color was able to link up with the Sega Dreamcast at the time. The developers of this game would eventually leave SNK, and they would go to Dimps. And then they would make all the handheld Sonic games on Nintendo handhelds, like from Game Boy Advance all the way up to 3DS. This is where they started. Sonic Pocket Adventure. So, I've never actually played this game, but I was always aware of its existence. The fact that we actually had a handheld Sonic game that wasn't made by Sega, and it wasn't on a Sega hardware. And it was published by SNK. But Sega just gave SNK the license to make this game. So, the level themes are more resemble like previous Sonic games, but the level design is completely different. And it does have a lot of music from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but it also has music from Sonic Jam. We're gonna play this game. Since this is the next stop in the Handheld Eras tour, we are going to play Sonic Pocket Adventure. Let me make sure the audio's good. Yep. And also, mind you, this is the first handheld Sonic game where you have modern Sonic. All because like they wanted to pair this up with Sonic Adventure. So at home you play Sonic Adventure, and on the go, if you have a NeoGeo Pocket Color, you play this game. All right, let's play it. Well, at least that the Sega logo sound doesn't sound crunchy. Trial duel, puzzle rule, dual room, puzzle room, game option. All right. There's a difficulty option for Sonic. Well, all right. Auto power off, off. All right, let's do it. All right. Never played this game before, but that changes today, or that changes tonight, rather. Let's see how this is. .26. Not my best score in one-handed solitaire, but my best score now. Oh, nice. Sprite world looks nice. Oh, it does. Wait, what was that? That probably, I think that might be a collectible for like whatever mode this game has to offer. Dun, 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 dun. I wanted to go up there. Those who don't know, your score one-handed solitaire is calculated by counting how many cards you have left. I see. Yeah, I want to go up there because I want to get those rings. I might just forget it and just move on. There's got to be more rings coming up anyway. Collectible geometry in my platformer. Oh, yeah. I feel like this looks more like Green Hill than Emerald Hill. in terms of the visuals. All right. Yeah, it's Sonic Jam. And then we got the invincibility theme is Sonic and Knuckles. Got the shield. Ah, fuck. There we go. Let's go. We got the half pipes. Yeah, they had an 8-way stick instead of a D-pad. Cool. Get 70 rings. At least getting to the special stages are easier. Wait. Fuck, I didn't mean to jump over that. Whatever, we'll just go. But I don't think that's relevant to the main mode. I think that might be just for the side modes. This seems easy unless you mess up with the rings. Like collecting the rings. Got it.
You win.
We got it. Let's go. Got the emerald. I'll watch Supergirl at some point, Charlotte. Alright, so that's 1. I looked it up. You can only get 6 Chaos Emeralds from the special stages. Because Eggman has the 7th emerald. Also, there are two acts. Yeah, Angel Island Act 1. And all the acts in this game were 2 acts. So that means you only do special stages once per world, or once per stage. Because the big ring shows up at the end of the stage. But big wings will never show up during like any act with bosses. Yeah, that's perfectly fair and valid, Charlotte. Wow, what the fuck? Why would you put those spikes there, knowing that people are gonna have to use the spring to get up there? Okay. That is poor level design placement right there. That is absolutely poor level design placement. It's finally not meant for kids, but kids still like superheroes, right? Yeah, yep. Ow. That's my fault right there. That's a trap for the later levels, yeah. Something like that would have been better suited trap for, like, I agree. For stage 1 act, especially stage 1 act 2, that should not have been a trap.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I love how Eggman has his old design here, but later in the game he has his new design. Yeah, this hasn't been re-released. Got him. First try. We did it.
You win.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Angel Island Act 2 is a completely inappropriate track for this stage. Sega don't want people to know about it, but I personally think they should. Like, from what I'm... Regardless of however the game actually is, and so far, I'm just gonna say it right now, this game is fun. I need to hold on to my rings. I guess Sega wasn't interested. Yeah. I actually would have bought this. Mainly because of the fact that I would love to own, like, as many Sonic games on whatever platform. Oh my god, that was cutting it too close. Though I will say though that for this act, it's actually a lot longer than it's definitely longer than how Chemical Plant is, like especially Act 1. I want to keep my rings and I want to go to the next special stage. There's the ring. We did it. Bum 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 bum. Time for the next special stage. 30 rings. Damn, I missed those rings. All right, 44 rings. Not bad. How many do I need? 70? Okay. So the color here is the same as the last one, but the layout is different. Ooh, got a flower. $90 rings. All right, cool. So I need to get 40 more rings to make 130. I got 1 ring from that. All right. Oh my god. Okay, at least like, okay, so there was more rings. Oh, great. We did it. That's 2.
You win.
Green. Five more to go, but there's 4 special stages left. A legit emerald. And a continue. Alright. Secret Plant Zone Act 2. I don't know if this game is canon. Not that it really matters much. But if it did, it would have to take place before Sonic Adventure 1. I do like some of these paths. It is a remix game. It's just so people can have even more Sonic. Oh. Well, at least I didn't follow my death. Yep, Act 2. Funny thing is, Act 1 would actually be used for a later stage. Got a 1-up. Ow. Fuck you. Someone ironically calling this the best boss fight in Sonic history? I wouldn't really go that far.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Alright. Retain at least that ring. Gotcha. No. But that was the impression I used to really have, to be honest. It's not. I'll admit, I was wrong about this. The Gumball bonus stage. Sonic Event Zero, yeah. Cosmic Casino. Did you know that the NeoGeo Pocket Color could be hooked up to Dreamcast for certain games? Yes. That I know. I remember watching a commercial back in the day where it was a NeoGeo Pocket Color, and they did like hype that up. So, I have a question. What if... Yes, actually. I remember seeing them while watching MTV. Like, I never seen it on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. I would see it on MTV, I would see it on Comedy Central, and I would see it while watching wrestling. Because they were marketing this to... What the fuck? They were marketing the NeoGeo Pocket Color to a much older demographic. Because obviously, like, Game Boy Color at the time, kids. And this would be for, like, the older, like, the teens to adults. Alright. I just want to get my 50 rings. So since you brought that game up, what if there would have been a NeoGeo companion game at the time in 1999? Like there was a NeoGeo Capcom versus SNK game, and then the following year, I mean, yes, we got SVC Chaos, but I'm saying, what if in 1999 we got a different Capcom versus SNK? But from SNK themselves on NeoGeo. And then a year later, it'd get ported to the Dreamcast. With the intention that the NeoGeo Pocket Color game and the Dreamcast game would connect to each other. Like, what I would have done was have the NeoGeo game and the NeoGeo Pocket Color game have most of the same roster, but then there'll be a couple of characters exclusive to the NeoGeo Pocket Color game. But for the Dreamcast, for Dreamcast, you would get like the entire roster from both. But that the NeoGeo Pocket Color exclusive characters would have been hidden characters. But if you were to link up with the Dreamcast and NeoGeo Pocket Color, you would get those characters easily. That's what I would have done. You keep getting 5-second ads? What the fuck? Well, I'm sorry, Soda. I have no control over that. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I get what they were trying to do for some of those, some of their ideas. But apparently, SNK did not want to compete with Nintendo on the handheld market. They just wanted to do their own thing. But they didn't want to reach a certain target so that they would be, so that they will be able to keep supporting the platform longer. Like they wanted 2 million? And they only reached 500,000. At least. Yeah, but this game is pretty good. Yep. I tried one of them, but I never actually got through the whole games. Maybe someday. Yeah, magenta. Chroma Key City, yep. 80 rings. Oh God. Now I'm cutting it close. Now I gotta get 70 rings and maintain what I have. It's one of these. I've never seen like that type of pattern before. I think I needed to get more rings in the first two. Switch to my rest auto to seems I fixed the issue. That's good. We'll try again. Give me 1 sec. All right, sorry about that. All right. Come on. Well, why do I jump over that? All right, we have enough. We got it. The red one. There's 3 more I need to find in special stages. Alright, let's see what we got here. Act 2. The music is, the slot machine bonus stage in Sonic and Knuckles. Ow. It does. Checkpoint at least. Made it through there. Wow, holy shit. That's probably gonna be the clip of the night right there. Ow. Trying to spin like a ball. Okay, that's a trap. It's like spring? No. Spring? No.
Fighters ready. Engage.
All right. I do like how the bosses are different. Come on, grab the ring. Got him. Up yours, Eggman. You fucking egg. I did it. This game's level design is all over the place, but you know what? It's not bad. There are some quirks. There are some serious quirks. So, Aquatic Ruin, and they're using Mushroom Hill Zone. Yeah. Ah, we're in the water. Sonic was not built for building up speed like that, apparently. No. Oh, fuck. So I want to keep my rings. I would like to not get in the water. Wait, what? Did you just respond to my bot and it responded back to you? I didn't know it could do that. I just fucking noticed that. I don't know if I like that. I might have to turn that off, to be honest. I'll do it after the stream. I didn't know that you could do that. There we go. All right. Next special stage. It's another magenta special stage. What zone is that? So it's based off of Aquatic Ruin, but the music is based off of Mushroom Hill Act 1. Alright, so I need to get 80 rings total. But I want for this. Nice. Now I need 150 rings. Oh, fuck. Because I thought that there was going to be rings popping up from that. I'm not actively trying to avoid the flowers on purpose. I just wasn't sure it was he would come in there. Alright. Got it. Yeah. There we go. So this one has Act 1 for Hydrosity. Doesn't matter if I get 50 rings or not in this act. Right, let me wait for the bubble. It's only Act 1 that I need to concern myself with the rings. But got it. Knuckles.
Are you ready? Go!
Why is the boss theme Act 2 for Flying Battery? Wow. It's only when he's standing that you can hit him. Once again, Knuckles is tricked by Eggman. Oh, that works too.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh, got him.
You win.
He got tricked once again. And he's just showing Knuckles that's the Chaos Emerald, not a piece of the Master Emerald. Also, that shit's purple. Thanks to Knuckles, Eggman took it. Sky Chase Zone. Azure Lake theme. I feel like Flying Battery would have suited this. No, I need my rings. Oof. There's 20 more rings. Like Tails is there, piloting the tornado. Alright, just need 9 rings. So I got out of the way. And this is where Tails drops me off. There we go. And that's Act 1. It's like a bluish green, like blue and green. 50 rings. All right, let's do it. I do like the music here. This is like one of the only original tracks. One of the only few original tracks. The special stages are actually getting a little longer. All right, let's try again. Nice. 90 rings, okay. Ah. Getting that flower would have been a bit risky because I was tight. I'd rather not lose my rings. Grab the rings. Like, how many more? I just want to see. Oh, it just kept going. Oh, I got 150. Oh, wow. My quota before was tasked. I wonder if they anticipated people losing them to get back into the quota. Probably, yeah. I just want to at least get a couple more rings just to maintain just in case, but it's whatever. Like, we at least got the rings back. The special stages are getting longer. The Violet Emerald. That means that aside from the one that Eggman has, which is purple, looks more magenta to me, yeah. The only other color that's left is clear. Death Egg Zone. Granted, the stage is based off of Wing Fortress, but the music is Death Egg Act 1. Do, do, do. Ooh. Damn. I do like this rendition of Death Egg Act 2, or Act 1. Save when the flames are low, yeah. I noticed that too late, though. Yeah, I was not gonna get it in time. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should just... I was thinking about spin dashing that. But that would have been risky. Or we'll just take the hit. Okay, that's not worth it. I just wanted to see, but it wasn't worth it. Oh, there's a shoe up there. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ow. But one thing I don't like about that is that it doesn't give you like a window. Oh, fuck. It doesn't really give you a window to jump. You'll just get hit if you run straight to it. I don't remember that in Sonic 2 though. But at the same time, this is not Sonic 2. It's not supposed to be. Ba-da-da-bow. What the fuck? Oh, you. Oh, I can't reach that. Unintentional skip. Oh wait, I know where I'm at. Actually, no, I don't. Let's just go to the checkpoint. Alright, give me 1 second. Sorry about that, my mom just got into the room. Let me wait. All right, wait for that. Get up there. Oh my god. It's like they knew I was about to jump onto that, and then it was like, nope. Fuck this. Okay, good. Let's jump here. Oh, we're supposed to go the other way. You win round 172. Which way was I supposed to go, though? Let's look around. Gotta go down. What's down here? There's a spring. Maybe we should go left. Puzzle piece. Yeah, I see it right there. Gotta finish the stage. I wanted to see what was down there, and there was a pit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bow. I will say, at least, like, at least the music's fucking awesome. Or try getting up there again. Wow. I actually was able to reach that if I had the momentum. That's good to know. I was hoping to get my momentum there. Go up. Come on, get me up there. Get me up there. Oh, like that.
Are you ready? Go!
That's... So we got the Sonic 2 Mecha Sonic. And Doomsday Zone theme. Yeah, the prototype, yep.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Got him.
You win.
Let's go. Next stage. Oh look, Scrap Rain. And it has Endless Mind theme. But we have Metropolis Batniks. This game's like a ROM hack. Scrap Brain Metropolis combination. Not sure if the world's ready for anything like that. That's what Eggman should have done eons ago. Imagine if they would have done that in Sonic Mania. Oh no. There's something missing here. That we're getting some certain enemies from fucking Metropolis. There is a certain enemy. Slicers. Yeah, the mantis. Nice. Another special stage. Green and blue. We'll see where it ends. The coolest thing about Pocket Adventure is that it showcases how underrated the two-player music of Sonic 3 is. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is the last special stage. Because Eggman has one of the Chaos Emeralds. Got it. 80 rings? Okay. Like I got that flower. One 40 rings, okay. If this is the last one, of course they want to go all out with this. Oh, they don't even give you room to move immediately after you fall from your jump. That is pretty mean. Unless you are already moving while jumping. Ow. What? That was too risky. Where I keep my rings.
You win.
The gray one. But otherwise it would end up being clear in the actual like 3D games. Now we just gotta get that last one from Eggman. Oh, now he has his modern design, whereas he had the classic design in the boss. Every time it was in the bosses, the machines from the bosses in general. Hate the fact that my nose had an itch at the wrong time. Also, this is Chrome Gadget. And I'm talking about the music, mind you. A shield. It's Eggman. Oh man. Act 1 boss was Sonic 3. Hey Kevin. Wait for him to come down. At least I got 2 hits out of that. Oh, I can actually step on that. Damn it. Oh man, I almost got hit by that. Yeah, that's weird. He's back to his classic attire in the machines, but when he is any other time you see him, he is in his modern attire. Damn it. Got him. Sprite limitations, yeah. See? Now he goes back to his modern incarnation. Last Utopia.
Fighters ready. Engage.
He's got the last emerald. Now give me that emerald. Come back here. Give me that emerald. I want that emerald. That was underwhelming. Wait, there's Tails.
Let's go crazy!
Wait, that's it? Wait, that's it? Wasn't I supposed to have like a big final battle? Because I got 6 of the emeralds. And he had the last one. I beat him. Alright, no problem, I expect. Because I feel like I was supposed to get that last emerald after beating him. There's a true final boss, but you need all 7 emeralds. But...
Oh, we were right there, man!
But, like... There were 6 stages, and in each act, You were supposed to get, the Chaos Emerald. Let's try this again. Give me that emerald. I think it is. I think I have to get it. I didn't see him do that attack before. Give me that emerald. Motherfucker, give me that emerald. It does. I'll just attack it, bounce back on it till I get it out. Oh, you motherfucker. If I had the rings. What the fuck? I didn't see that attack before. Come on, give me. Got him. Well, at least we got the last emerald. Supersonic time. Get back here. And we got Sky Sanctuary. Ba-ba. But this is Doomsday Zone with Sky Sanctuary. Shouldn't they have used Doomsday Zone's music for this? Let me get the rings, because I need to stay on. Alright, take care, Ice Pick. Well, let's count how many hits I need. Got him. Get the fuck out of here, Eggman.
You win.
There we go. We did it. GG's. Well, we did it. We got all the emeralds. Everyone's saved. And Knuckles is happy. Alright. Now we've beaten the game for real. I gotta say, this is actually pretty good. It's pretty fun. There's some level design quirks, but otherwise I think it's a pretty good game for what it's worth. It's definitely better than the first two Game Gear Sonic games, and it's definitely better than Sonic Blast, for sure. I'd say it's fun on its own right. Like, it's not the best handheld Sonic game I played so far, but it's a good one. I'm gonna reopen the tier list that I have just so I can figure out where I'm gonna rank, Sonic Pocket Adventure at. But this is a really fun game. Yeah! Let's go! Thanks for your playing. Even SNK's English was on there. Alright, there we go. We did it. But let me quickly get the tier list. There we go. All right, so we have this tier list from the other day that I did. So let's figure out where I'm gonna rank Sonic Pocket Adventure. Honestly, B. It definitely gets a B. It's fun. It has enough fun factor for what it's worth. I think it's a lot of. I think that it has its level design quirks, but I still think that it's a solid, fun experience if you want to play Sonic on the NeoGeo Pocket Color, especially if you're curious enough. It's still no pinheaded son of an ice cream maker, but good enough. Yep. But I do think that it's a worthy experience, especially if you are a Sonic fan. I mean, if you're a hardcore Sonic fan, I would give this game a shot at least once. But yeah, it's fun, which means that the next time that we head into the... Let me just download this. All right, so the next time that we move on to the handheld era of Sonic is going to be when we do the Game Boy Advance trilogy. We'll start with Sonic Advance. And with that game, unlike the other games that I played where it's optional to play the other characters, in this one, in Sonic Advance 1, you do have to beat the game with all the characters just to get the true ending. However, you only need to get the Chaos Emeralds once. And the special stages are a doozy, but it's going to be done. So, like, because you're supposed to beat the game with all 4 characters, and then you get, like, one final stage for a true ending. Because that was the point of all these runs. Sonic only, unless I'm required to beat the game with all the characters. That's pretty much what I'm going to have to do. That's pretty much how I'm going to do it. But yeah, so tomorrow I am going to be hosting Street Fighter 6 for Shell Squad Game Club. And then on Sunday, it's going to be the Mad Chaps draft tournament for Pokemon Champions, which Maple is hosting. Speaking of Maple, he's streaming right now. We're going to go send the raid over to Maple. Let me go and get the raid call going. We're going to raid Moonlit Maple. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Street Fighter 6 for Shell Squad Game Club. So make sure to take care of yourselves. Be awesome. Stay awesome. Tell your lovers you love them. Check them as always. Fight for everlasting peace. And I'll see you guys next time. And remember, be kind, rewind. And y'all take care and have a great night, everybody.